welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mpulukeng Namate, and guys, today I have a special.
I'm on the fans.
This is my colleague and friend,
Yeah.
and I'll allow him to introduce himself. Can you
Yeah.
tell my
Sfiso here. Born and bred Mpumalanga. We can leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, today we're going to talk about a topic that I think every woman and every man would really like to engage in, because there are times where you feel like, when in a relationship, you feel like, yo, what does this person really want?
Yeah.
And like, we don't know. So today we're going to just clarify a few things. We know there's a lot, but then we're going to clarify at least 3 things. I'll say my part of what we wish women knew what we wish men knew about women, and he's also going to talk about what he wishes as a man that we women knew about them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so let's get to it. So please subscribe, please like, please comment, and you can even share your on the comment section. Share your challenges and your comments on it. Thank you.
Speak more about the topic actually.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to say mine. What as women we would like men to know about us is that, number 1, we would love you guys to listen to us and to show interest, because most of the time I'll be telling you about my day, and when I'll be busy with you or whatever on TV, be like, oh, okay babe. But we usually want you to just pause it and listen to us and be like, okay, what is it? Oh, you had an altercation with whoever at work, and then
they want some gossip.
not really gossip, but show interest that you are listening to me and you are interested in what I'm saying. If you don't show that, we feel like we are alone, and then we end up not telling you most of the time when we are going through things. Even though you cannot give us like, no, do this, do that, we just want you to listen and show that you are interested and you care about us.
Basically, it's because it is very common growing up with only sisters. It's very common for women to be comfortable and like the idea of you must just listen to the ngosi of the day, even if it's nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? And having to not have much brothers, you get to understand that this becomes something important to a woman, because it's what even Baruti have highlighted as well as to be something very, very healing for women to talk.
Yes.
To just vent. But that's why most women don't die from stress, or they don't age quickly, So because you guys just vent, let it out, and that actually helps you. So when you have your partner nearby to listen, I guess it has that closest person in your life to actually hear what you have to say.
Guys, we are blessed that Mr. Babela grew up with sisters. So somehow maybe he will get us and really understand us.
I try.
That is an advantage.
I try.
This woman is blessed, guys.
I try.
Okay, number 2 is we need them to know that we are fragile, even though the society has made us to seem like wathinta abafazi wathinta imbokodo ngisho ngakhuluma njengalo yami. So what do I mean? We mean that there are things that a lot of people can say mean things to me, and they won't matter, but then you as my partner, when you start to say, I mean, oh, you look ugly, you are stupid, you are that, it's hurtful, because I don't know, it's like we get our being, like you confirm who we are. So if you're going to kill us, I don't know how to put it, but your words means a lot to us. So we want you to know that we are fragile. We want that is why weakness ubuzwa. So we want you guys to constantly tell us, reaffirm us, tell us we are beautiful, build our confidence, because if you don't, then the world is obviously going to even tear us apart. But then if you do it, man, you'll see my confidence. Even the way I wouldn't care who thinks what, because my man has said
it actually starts for my liking. I think that's where the simplest abuse starts. Emotional abuse.
Yeah.
It's because as a man to a woman, I didn't speak reaffirming words, tones, or conversations even. You know, I could know that, hey, Msadi, you're overweight, right? And then I constantly talk about slender women. I constantly talk about how a woman should look like, you know, not that I should define how you should feel and look.
And whenever whoever appear on TV, maybe they're same age as
exactly.
you, like, look at her, look, she's the same age as you.
So it goes back to the thing where we can find that some of these emotional abuses are actually happening in more households than we think. It's just that because it's emotional, you don't want to label it as really, abuse. You know, it's not really a hashtag. Hashtag emotional abuse.
It's not taken
It's not part of GVV. You know, because it's verbal, it just happens.
Yeah, I think, you know, men need to know that as our men, as our kings, you know, it's important what you say to us. We take it seriously.
Definitely.
That is why you hear somebody about divorce and no, this is slimmer. People can actually divorce from that. Really. So it's really, really important what you say to us, guys.
I mean, even in the Bible, it does say that the power of life and death lies in the tongue. So that means if I'm not reaffirming your looks, your carriage in the house, your behavior in the house, your love for me, etc., etc., that means
my efforts,
exactly, etc. You know, it's I'm not planting a healthy seed. Either way, whatever I'm speaking, I am planting. I'm not planting a healthy seed if I'm abusing you emotionally.
Guys, that's as well. So I hope the men are listening, and guys, I'm sure you're going to do the right thing. After this, it means a lot from us. Actually, there was a long list of these things, so I just decided to highlight on this one because I felt like most women were talking about this one a lot. So guys, your words are important, even to our kids. I know we're not talking about them, but then, like you said, in the Bible, the power of life and death is in our tongue. So men, please profess us, reaffirm us. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the third point. Okay, this one, I think almost every woman I talk to about it, they like, please mention this one. Guys, please help with the house chores. Sfiso. No, guys, no. Because unlike in the whatever 50s, in the 40s, it was easy for a woman to do all the chores in the house because of how things were at that time. The man was the one who would go away from home and work. But then now we're both working. We both at 6 o'clock should be on the road driving to work, and then at 6 o'clock we're still coming back. There's kids, there's this. So guys, can you guys please not sit on the couch while I'm busy slavering around? I think you doing that, it also shows that you love us. Because if you love somebody, you cannot sit down while they're slavering around, having to cook, clean up, make food for you, and then still come and perform their wife duties in bed.
It's too much of the pie chart of time and task allocation. I think the mistake lies with a mindset shift that has not happened, right? Because if you are a sensible young 30s, late 30s, something, or mid 20s for that matter, actually, you must be understanding what's happening in terms of women empowerment, right? It's a thing now. It's a thing of note, meaning that your boss could be a woman, your colleague could be a woman, your junior, your senior at work could be a woman. So what does that mean? That means now, at some point, the level of fatigue that you experience as a woman at work, you must expect from yourself as well. You know, meaning it has to go in vice versa. That the same level of fatigue and hours and effort I put at work, I must also understand that she's experiencing it as well.
I always say to my husband, sorry to talk about it, But then I always say to him, when he says, "Yo, I'm so tired today," I'm like, you know how, like, can you feel how tired you are? I'm also feeling the same way. And then to other people, it might sound like I'm funukuba wife, but then that's the honest truth. In as much as he is tired, I'm also tired. Can we do our part in it? Yeah. It's important to us.
No, it's very important. It speaks to team spirit, actually.
Actually, Nakona, I've realized that if you guys do things together, it even brings you guys closer. Yeah.
On that note, I will say that at some point, exploring some form of task swaps can be interesting. Or in actual fact, some friends in my circles, they've experienced it. Like, you get in the house, the guy's the cook.
Yeah.
But the woman is more responsible for the dishes and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I personally, like, I'm good with human interaction, so I'm most probably gonna be the kids guy. Like, I do the babysitting. I don't have a child yet, but me and my wife, of course, we will.
Yeah, so you'll be hands-on with the kids.
The kids, diaper change, bathing, babysitting, homework. That's me, man. That's me. Yeah.
That is the most serious thing a man can do for his wife.
Seriously.
I believe so. Like, let me cook and play with them, because I have a 2-year-old, and man, I have to cook and then still scold him. No, man, move away, Unan. Yet you are there sitting down. I feel like when you see I'm busy doing my cleaning, take them out, play with them. If it's time for homework, like, I was talking to some guy and I was telling them that, let's say we go to work, same time, you come back, same time. When we come back, it's either I cook and then you help the kids with homework. While I dish up, we eat. While I wash the dishes, you bath the kids and put them to bed. That way we are happy. And I mean, I feel like it's gonna be nice. Let us
things out.
Can we have our men shift their mind? And I wanted to ask you, since you grew up with girls, how do you feel about it? Because I believe everything was done for you.
Not actually.
Really?
No, not actually. I'm growing from a single parent, right? My dad passed away somewhere in high school, but he bailed at some point before he passed away. He bailed. So growing with a single parent, right, a mother who was quite relatively very strict, it helped in a sense that there are certain tasks that I would excel in. Like, I'm not a cook. I don't want to lie. I can cook food I can eat. If I can put it that way.
For yourself.
Yeah, I can cook for myself. Rice and a salad, and buy meat. You know what I'm saying?
Buy.
Something like that. Yeah, I can be fed nonetheless. So that I can't do. But I like to say, and I used to say this with my colleagues and friends, like, I'm a good housemate when it comes to the cleaning.
Oh, wow.
My space is gonna be typically clean.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes when I drive people in my car, they'd be like, because the car is clean, especially inside. Outside, you can affect it in any way.
But that happens mostly with the guys. Guys love their car. You guys love it.
Girls, I don't understand. What's up? Can you please share? What's up?
I don't know.
Most women, like, their cars are dirty inside, especially. Like, it's disgusting. No, like, it's disgusting. I must say.
That's bad.
Yeah, I hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens, but I can't explain why it's like that.
Because they all do the makeup in the car, they'll eat in the car. What else have I seen? Feed in the car. What else?
I think
Dress in the car.
There's shoes. There's a whole
yeah.
inside. Yeah, I think with me, I was like that. But until I meet my husband, he also hates it. He will tell us that no eating in the car. When we get to a destination and we feel hungry, let us get out, go to the mall, eat, and then come back, sihlaleni.
Yeah.
We can only drink nakhona, yabo?
Depends.
Yeah, so he tries to make sure that my car is always clean. But before we got married, he was like, yo, koloi ya ngaka. So that has helped me. I'm also conscious when it comes to that. Yeah, man. I think we have exhausted my point.
Okay, then this we edit. Because I need to open my phone.
Oh, okay.
I need to open my phone. It's on flight mode. So
Even make it quick.
Yes.
I feel like my battery's gonna die.
Serious? Wow, time flies. It's only been 16 minutes. You're 120. Well, time flies.
Time flies when we are having fun. It means we are having fun, Sfiso.
I said I'm gonna change the third one. No?
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Right. So, if I can speak on behalf of my social circles and my kind of people, I'm not gonna speak on all guys out there. I'm gonna speak on what. Yeah, guys that I've been telling, my kind of guy. I'm not a fuck boy, so I'm not talking for fuck boys right there. I'm not.
Yeah.
I had my time in high school though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the first thing I want to speak about is the power dynamics, and what I think women would need to know and learn is that women empowerment for us is still a concept worth adjusting to. We just spoke about the chores, right?
Yeah.
I think most men are still stuck in the archaic ways of thinking, of perceiving women, of interacting with women, of treating women, So that puts us in a position whereby when an empowered woman comes in the space, this could be at work, this could be a potential girlfriend, this could be someone you were having a fling with, but you didn't realize their potential and their experiences and their association, comes into your life. And this I see through some guys caving. They become inferior.
Yeah.
They become a sense of doubting themselves.
Yeah.
They don't have to say it, but if it's a friend or if it's a colleague or if it's someone you grew up next to, you will pick it up. You will pick it up. So you don't need to be an expert to be like, hey man, since Udibra Adranalo or since Ashati, he's no longer a different guy. He's no longer the same guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to like he's minimizing himself.
Yeah. So I personally feel that if women could understand and adjust to the fact that this is woman empowerment thing, it needs a transition. It's something we have to get used to and adjust to.
Yeah.
It's not something that overnight like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It remind me of, I had a conversation with the young guys I usually sit with.
Mm-hmm.
They said, Sis Ruth, yo, I-14, it's hard to share a woman who already has a car.
Oh, okay.
Who is, you can see Uti, she's well off.
Okay.
They don't have that, that confidence to go. They're like, in. So it makes sense Uti, they already feeling inferior even before going to the woman. So, I mean, guys, I want to believe in my case or with other women I've been communicating with when it comes to us.
Been with.
Okay. Women I'm interacting with, women in my circle. We believe that money is like a chair. It's there to be used. It doesn't matter who brought the chair. The chair is there.
Let's sit on it.
Let us sit on the chair.
On it.
If you want to sit, sit. We don't have to be like, babe.
If you want to sex. It's a chair. Depends how creative you are.
You don't have to say like, babe, can I sit on the chair?
Yeah.
No. And we still want you to be manly. We still want you to be confident.
Yeah.
Don't let us be powerful, being the bosses, being the CEOs and CFOs in companies, make you feel less of a man. You should be a man. You should know that you are a man. By birth, you are a man and you possess that power to be a man. So I feel like I'm doing that. I always tell people that I love boys. I love mentoring
You have
boys.
sons. You have only sons.
Oh yeah, that also counts. So
Yeah.
I want men to be confident in knowing that he is a man. There's something that I don't have.
Yeah.
You have something that God gave you.
Thank you.
Yes, but then I remember your pastor once said, it's not even our problem. Ukuthi you feel the way you feel. He said, by nature you are made ukuthi nibe a provider. You made ukuthi you feel like you are higher than us. But then now things that are not going well, it's really really hard for you to adjust. And what I can say from the women's side, guys, just
step up.
Not really step up. Just know that you are a man, and no one can take that power away from you. You being a man, you shouldn't be defined by the things that you possess. Uguti, you are a man. You should be a man. I like guys who are confident. Okay, what? There are people who like, oh no, Jella, next. But I like that those guys, they have confidence. They know Uguti. I'll always be Sfiso. Whatever I have, it's with me.
To hell with the world if I have nothing.
I mean, if money comes and go. I always tell people that money comes and go. Today I can be any more than you, and then tomorrow you can be, or you can start a business and it blooms. And money is there at that time. Let us take it as a blessing. Yeah, I hope I made sense.
No, you make too much sense. And now this will lead me to the second thing that I think women would need to know from us guys. Like I said, I speak on a certain kind of circle of guys, but at some point we sort of like link. Fuck boy or priest, it's all the same, honestly.
Yeah.
Money is a sense of control that we do not want to easily lose, which then sort of links to point number one, but not necessarily, because I can be confident, I can be happy in my own skin as a man, but when I know that it's date night and I have the money for the date and I can afford it the way I want to afford it, that makes me feel good. But then if you're gonna, depending the kind of communication you and your partner have, right, of course that also counts. But if you're gonna come through and be like, yeah, but tonight I don't feel like they make please, man, it's date night, but tonight I'm affording. Are we done? No, we're not, we're going. You check, but tonight I'm affording McD's, right? That should be a power dynamic that is respected, you know? Like, don't step up with on the money topic too much.
Oh,
you know?
we should
because we don't.
Be true. They'll be like, "Don't pay."
Something like that.
Okay.
It goes back to
must allow you to lead.
Exactly. Exactly. It goes back to that aspect. Sorry, to that aspect for it. I might be confident with having date night money for McD's, you know, and if you can take it as it is, let's say the communication is that healthy that you understand, or no, he means it, and this is what is gonna go down today. You know what I'm saying? Take it as it is because that's what I can do at that time.
Okay.
So don't come and step up to me and like, hey, man, we can do spur. Yes, you can come tomorrow. Be like, I don't feel like cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can get a spur. You know what I'm saying? So it goes and plugs in your role, if I can put it that way.
Yeah.
If I'm the nanny and you're the chef in the house, and instead of you saying yesterday we should have went to spur, you can buy spur today and not cook, or just cook pop and eat spur.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm really learning a lot from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies, I hope you are listening. Let us take it as it is. Let us allow them to lead.
Yeah.
On this one, I'm not going to even try to explain it. I'm taking it full in. I was never aware, because sometimes we are too opinionated. To be like, maybe Mauti, no, let us go to McDonald's. They'll be like, but wasn't I Nando's? And with you being a man, you can't really say, no, I can't afford Nando's today.
Yeah.
But I'm learning now that whenever you say, let us go to Spare, we're going to Spare.
Yeah.
I must not try to dictate how we should go. So, thank you for this point. I was not aware. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really helpful.
Without reiterating that one, I think I'd swiftly move to the next one. I think
Yeah.
many people, they love this topic, and it's tough. So, on that topic, what I would think women need to know sometimes is that pleasure distribution can be divided in three.
Mm-hmm.
Three.
Yeah.
Because I know that nowadays we are not, we are all busy, if I can speak of it that way. And when I say in three, what I mean is that some days pleasure should be splitted selfishly. Pleasure should be for me or whatever is done at that moment, because the woman might be tired, not feeling like it, you know.
Yeah.
Pleasure should be just for me. Some days it should be for her.
For me, yeah.
And in most days, it should be very mutual.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who initiated it, really, but it should be mutual. The reason for this, I say, is that sometimes as a guy, you just want to bust the nuts. You don't want to talk much, you don't want to say much, you don't want to do much, you know? And you then hear women say that, I heard it from a Zimbabwean actually, a Zimbabwean lady, that South African men do not know how to do it. Why? Because they think for themselves. Meaning, he goes in the job, the gig, 1 2 1 2,
13.
shout. You know what I'm saying?
Point,
And it's not because the poor guy is a chicken, is a 2-minute noodle. No, he's selfish.
Yeah, that's
You know?
selfish.
That's what I'm saying. We can actually, in a session, in 3 rounds, we can actually split this up. First round is mine, second round is yours, third round is ours. You know?
Getting to it, yeah.
Because what makes this important is that everybody gets what they want. Everybody gets what they want. And if we don't try and make it our thing all the time, we don't really fail. Honestly, according to my preference and thinking, we can't really fail.
Yeah.
Because if I can get used to the fact that, honestly, I just want to bust in. I don't feel like being romantic. I don't feel like, I just wanna, then I can sleep knowing that I'm not sharp.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, I can wake you up, considering that now I need to, reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? So I think it should be divided into 3, and we should just remember to think of each other at individual times and in individual situations.
You know what I've noticed? I hope I'm gonna be in line with what you say. I've noticed that I want to concur with the Zimbabwean woman.
Yeah.
South African men don't even want to talk about sex. It's like it's like their topic it's like a no-go area. People in relationships don't really discuss how they want to be pleasured. They don't talk about it. It's like it's bad. And I always advise men in my circle that it wouldn't hurt for you to Google how to please a woman, and then upon finding that, come ask your woman, baby, I've been reading about this. How do you feel about it? How will that do you? Like, how would you appreciate that? Like, have an open conversation with your woman about sex. And the same thing you're telling me now, that there are times where it will be about me, there are times where still share with her. Because while I've noticed that men don't really share, not men, like people in relationship don't really share. There are women whom I've read, they've never even reached the big O. Like, sometimes people don't know their bodies. Sometimes people don't research enough. There's a lot of information about sex, but people don't want to talk about it or to even research about it. So my point on this one is that can our South African men Google, man, go to YouTube and check. Upon receiving that, don't just come and apply. Still say, babe, I've read. I'm going to repeat again. Babe, I've read this. I've seen this. How do you feel about it? And then she tells you about it, but it starts with the communication. It starts with you telling the person, this is how I like it, and
Yes.
I actually put yours so I like it this way. Or sometimes I've realized that the more you grow is the more you find yourself and you start to know this is what I like. So you can help her discover her pleasure, because the truth is most women don't know they are like ukuthi bajabuliswa yini, because we grew up with this mentality ukuthi
lay there.
sijabulisa nini. It has been a norm that ukuthi sex is about men. It has never been about us. So I'm saying to my gender, to my team, guys, let us find ourselves. What do you like? What makes you happy? To make the job easier for them. It's not only him who's supposed to come and be like, babe, I read this. You can also be like, no, babe, wait, see. Not in a lie, but in a polite way, babe, we've been doing this, but you know, for me now, no man, as KP, can we try
let's
this?
explore.
Let us talk. Let us. I support sexual talk in relationships. Let us talk about it like
it's actually a need. It's a need.
It's a need because sex.
We can.
It's what, especially for a man, they need to. It reminds you of your first. Like, don't even think. Yes, we can cook nice food, but then make sure we exhaust everything.
The sperm count.
So while at it, you also learn what you want. Explore your body. Yeah. I'll leave it at. Let us talk about it openly.
So communication is key to cover the points that we've talked about. Actually, communication is a must. Communication is like water. We don't appreciate it till we need it the most. So communication we don't appreciate till we fight and realize, wait a second, but we could have talked about this. You know, if only I knew. So that's why today, folks, we actually try to just bring two minds, two genders, from different walks of life, and just talk about it and discuss what's actually being thought from the other side, what's actually thought from the other side. That was fun.
It was. I had a good time.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure talking to Sfiso, guys. I hope we're gonna do more videos with him.
I'll
say, please tell me on the comment section if you loved him. I love him. So, please, guys, just comment below if you want him back, and we'll do more topics. He's a very knowledgeable guy. He's very informative. So guys, I'm grateful, Sfiso, for you coming and taking.
Thank you for the invite, and I hope your viewers are kind people as well.
They are. There's nothing. We didn't offend them. But then we tried our best to share what we know, what we think is the best. We know there's a lot of things we can say about what we wish. There's so much, but then we chose these three from my side and from his side. So guys, I think we are done.
From us at somewhere, no secret location. From the secret location, peace.
Okay, guys, bye bye. Please don't forget to subscribe.
Like,
Please like, comment.